So welcome back to another video, and as you can probably see by the title, it's going to be another trade community review. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a theme on the channel that I review trading communities, and I obviously join them, do their course, go through their content, spend a little bit of the time within their community, and if I think it's of value to my viewers and people that are watching my channel, I will then do a review on them. So as you can see, today it's going to be on the Viper group. So I just want to start off by saying the Viper group is, a smart money concept style trading strategy, and a lot of the trading communities that I reviewed on my channel are, smart money concepts and, that smart money style. Some of them are kind of the same and they have very similar trade plans, but what I can say about the Viper group is that it's very different to, the other trade communities that I've actually been in. And obviously, if you've watched a couple of my videos, you will know that I learned from another big community within the smart money space. And, they do things a lot different to that other community. So I just want to start off by saying, the concepts that they teach in their course is, a lot different to what I'd learned to begin with, and if I want to go ahead and go forward with their trading style, it would take a lot of learning, and it would, take me away from what I learned initially when I first entered the smart money space. So as you can see, I'm on the Viper group, website here, and I want to do a different style instead of doing, like a PowerPoint with all the best, points and, pros and cons of this community. I just want to show you a little bit around, their website, their Discord, etc. So first of all, as you can see, these are the sections and the stuff they cover within their trading course. Obviously, I'm not going to go within, the videos and things like that. I'm not going to show their content in this video, but what I want to do is show you basically what you're getting. Just to give you a good idea and, for you to decide whether this trading community is for you. The trading community is run by, Riz and Cal, two very respectable people within the smart money space. And I just want to start off by saying, I joined this community and I wanted to see what this was about, because I'd seen a few interviews and podcasts with Riz and Carl. I really like the way that they put themselves forward. I like the way that they conduct themselves, and they don't sell you a false dream like other communities do. They give you the home truths. They tell you obviously that it's going to take a lot of work. And yeah, personally, I just like the way that they do carry themselves and portray themselves on social media and things like that. And in the end, I thought I'm going to jump in this community and I'm going to review it and see what it's all about. So obviously they cover market structure, they cover, price ranges, imbalances, which is the void, order blocks, psychology. They do a section on a trading plan. They've got a section on liquidity, and there's a lot of videos within liquidity. So you've got the intro, you've got a lot of parts here. So you've got like 12 parts. You've got the liquidity roundup right there at the end, and they'll cover liquidity really in depth. Something that I'd personally not been taught, the importance of liquidity. So definitely joining this community has given me, a little bit of a more understanding of liquidity, and it's definitely taken my trading to the next level. And last but not least, obviously, is the entries. So, all of the content within the core course here is really well shot. It's, it's really high standard. It looks well on the videos, and, it's really high quality. Within the videos, obviously, they give you a lot of examples, so they go in depth in every section. To be honest, they go really in depth. So obviously, market structure, and like I said, they see market structure, they see price ranges, voids, order blocks, a little bit different to what I'd originally been taught. So it's really interesting to see, how they see the market from their point of view. And, for me personally, being in this community and going through their content and reviewing their community, it's definitely given me a different insight into, a different way to look at the market. And in some cases, as I've just mentioned, liquidity, it's given me a really deeper understanding of liquidity and just how important liquidity is within the markets. So yeah, what they've got next is obviously they have a Discord. So once you sign up and you join, you can click on this link here and you'll be taken over to their Discord, and obviously you'll be able to join. And this is the only way that you can join their Discord, which is obviously once you've paid for the membership. And then what you come down to is, you've got you obviously got the video course, and then you come down and you've also got a PDF course. So you've got the same things again: structure, price ranges, pricing efficiency, order blocks, all stuff like that. They've got it in a video form and also in a PDF form, which I think personally is also again really, really good, because some people might learn better by reading it on a page. For me personally, I like to watch a video and see examples in real time and on a video. But you've always got that option of the PDF if you learn that way a little bit better. So coming down a bit further, then you've got the PDF case studies. So within the Discord, they do post video case studies. So as you can see, what you will get, I think it's one a week. I think every week they do release a new case study, a PDF case study. So, there's loads here that you can go through from previous price action, and, you can dig deep. So, obviously, this is another way that you can learn. Obviously, they do post video case studies within the Discord, like I did say before. But again, you've always got the option of the PDF case studies right here on the main website, which is also an added bonus, in my opinion, if you find it easier to read through people's thoughts. And, you can use both. You can use the PDFs and obviously the video case studies. So you've got a little bit of an option there with, some communities, predominantly they do video case studies, and they don't really do the PDF side of it. But as you can see, there's a lot of case studies here that you can go through. Right down at the bottom, you've got a trading plan PDF, and then what you can do is you can download this, and then you've got the Viper Group trading plan that you can fill out and customize for your own plan and customize for yourself and your own routine. So a little bit further down, as you can see, we have got upcoming Viper events. So even on the Viper YouTube channel, or I think it's Riz's YouTube channel, you can actually see some of the meetups they've had because he's filmed them and he's uploaded them to YouTube, and they look absolutely insane. You've got obviously the one in London, and then you've got one in Dubai, which is, it's really beneficial for people to meet up in person. So if you're interested in that, you've got the upcoming Viper events down at the bottom here, and then this is like the last bit of the main website. So one thing I want to do is just show you the pricing, because I think the pricing is a really important point. One thing that I have noticed in the past couple of months is a lot of, smart money and, trading communities in general have been putting their prices up. And, the plan that I did enter on is the advanced plan. So with the elite, you do get, a few extra things. So you get like free live trading webinars, within the elite version. The one that I purchased personally is the advanced one right here. You still get a ton of content within this. So one thing I want to mention before I go any further, and something that is very, very important when you are joining a trading community, is the support from the coaches and the mentors, if you want to call them that. So personally, I think the support and stuff, especially from Riz, is second to none. It's some of the best support that I've seen from any trading community. He always seems to be active and able to answer your questions when you enter them into the Discord. With the Viper Advanced, you get a weekly Q&A webinar where he will answer as many questions as the members have. And he will stay on, these calls for, quite some time, a couple of hours at a time, and he will take time out of his day to thoroughly answer the questions, which I think is very, very important. So overall, like I said, it's some of the best support that you can get within the Viper group, and I really take my hat off to them for that. So what I'm going to do now is just head over to the Discord and just show you a little bit about the Discord. So as you can see, this is what you will get when you sign up to the Viper Advanced. As you can see, you will get the main information when you first enter in, so you'll get the welcome and the rules. So just go through that. I think there's a video in there where Riz will go through and tell you what's best to do in terms of going through the content and the best thing for your success. A little bit further down, you have the Viper chat. So you have a football chat, a Formula 1 chat, fights, banter, just general stuff that you can go in and you can have a little bit of fun. And then again, further down, this is what you get within Viper Advanced. So Viper Discussion, where you can, ask questions and things like that, and, just have a general discussion. And then you have Student Charts, where people and other members will post their charts. And, you'll then be able to ask questions, or, you'll be able to see whether other members are in similar trades, things like that. And then you have got Mentor Charts, where obviously the mentors will then post their charts and show you what trades they have been in. So then you have video case studies, where Riz will then post video case studies, and you can go through them and you can watch those. Then you have Viper Lessons. So what you will get in the Viper Lessons is you will get one of the coaches going through core concepts of the strategy and around smart money concepts, and he will just go through and he will teach you the things he knows about it and just explain it a little bit better. So you can go through the Viper Lessons, and this is a great section if you do join. So you get the webinar announcements before they are posted. And then obviously you get the Q&A webinar recordings once they have happened, and then Obviously, you can go ahead and you can watch those if you aren't available, if you are at work, if you're at school, whatever it may be. If you missed the Q&A webinars, you'll then be able to watch them within this section here. And then you have the terminology section for, the abbreviations that they use within Viper Group. And then you will have books and videos in the resources. And that's the overall look at the Discord, what you get with Viper Advanced, obviously with the Viper Elite section. I think you do get obviously another section like the Viper Advanced here, so it might be, underneath or above, and you get a few extra little things within the Viper Elite section. So yeah, that's just the overall review of the Viper Group trading community, and like I said, I just wanted to do this because I think they're a really reputable trading community. They help you, they're willing to answer questions. Like I said, Riz does, a couple of Q&A webinars where he will sit and he will answer questions thoroughly, and, he will try and make sure that you've no questions left around that question. So that's another plus side to this community. There's a lot of members that, are willing to help as well that are a little bit more advanced. But yeah, overall, I would recommend if you are looking to join these, I would definitely recommend joining up, and you will find a lot of value with inside this trading community. So yeah, that's just about it for this review, guys. If you did enjoy and you are looking to join the Viper Group, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any more questions about the Viper Group, feel free to drop them in the comments as well, and I'll be sure to get back to you whenever possible. And without further ado, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.